keep letting this fucking guy record me.
He doesn't want to live.
Get him out of here!
Do you hear him, man?
Yeah,
You're making it worse
let me
for him.
out.
Like, look what you're doing to him. You're making it
You
worse.
guys are pinning him to the ground.
Because
why
of
you. Why are you pinning him to the
He's
ground?
trying to get to you.
Are you
We're
kidding
trying
me?
to stop him from getting to you.
The guy obviously has a mental illness.
He
Why
wants
aren't you
you to
guys getting him
leave.
to the hospital or something? Why aren't you guys calling the paramedics? Why aren't you getting him to the
We're
hospital?
waiting for the paramedics right now. We're taking him to hospital, not to
put it
jail.
down just for the instance because that person is asking you to do that.
Yeah, I'm doing it for his protection. Police brutality. They're just like pinning him to the ground.
Yeah, I know that.
I know.
I know we got
Look at that. Look at that.
But it looks like this was actually being some weirdo because you're here. So
Huh? Nah, it's they're the ones agitating him. I don't. They keep pinning him to the ground.
yeah, well,
He's not even. Guy's obviously got a mental illness or something. He needs.
making it worse for
He
him,
needs the
man.
hospital. He doesn't need cops harassing him and pinning him to the ground.
yeah, but you also don't speak for him, and if he's not giving you consent to film him,
But in public, you probably know about this. In public, there's no
I appreciate
expectation of
that.
privacy.
Because I'm also
Yeah.
an indigenous person. I've worked in Camp KP.
Awesome.
I've said fuck the pigs a million different times. But in other instances, we just have to make sure that we're keeping people safe, and we need to make sure that that person feels safe.
Exactly. Do you think you feel safe right now? I don't think you feel safe right now.
Just here to try to keep them accountable. We
Exactly.
need a beer.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Yeah.
Bro, it's for your safety, bro. Look at that. They're pinning you to the ground.
Yeah, you're also there's also a gray area, brother, where you're also looking at trying to create trauma porn, and
It's
you're
nothing like
also-
that. Trust me,
and
bro.
I know
Like,
nothing about you.
Yeah,
and-
exactly. No disrespect or anything, but this is.
But here's the thing.
I just
what
record
I
them
do
for
know
safety and
is
accountability.
I do know the main Instagram people accounts that are accounting these pigs
Dude,
behind us, and they are the people that are out here regularly filming them.
Yeah.
And you're not one of those people. I don't recognize your person. I don't recognize who you are. or
Dude,
your
I'll give you my
authority.
YouTube. You can check it out.
I don't want to see your
I'm not,
YouTube because
yeah,
I think what you're
I'm not trying to
doing
take
is
it.
you're
I'm not
antagonizing
trying to
that
take it.
person.
I'm not antagonizing. They're the ones antagonizing him.
You are antagonizing. He wants to kill you.
He's obviously got a mental illness, and he doesn't. He's being harassed by the cops.
Yes, and you have no capacity to make the judgment for him.
But like I said, I'm here for his. They don't have body cameras, right?
Again, he has not made the consent to create a relationship with you, sir. So,
But in public, you don't
I
need consent
appreciate
from
we need to
anyone.
keep the pigs accountable. and
Exactly.
everything like that, but
Exactly.
it is more to do with the fact that we want to keep them accountable for the people that they hurt, and if those people that
They were
feel like-
hurting him. They were pinning him to the
Yes,
ground.
and you notice that he's very reactive to you, and they're
I
always
know.
going to be reactive to him, right? And he's
No,
reactive
even
to you.
before
so,
that, even
so
before-
help neutralize the issue
I know.
and stop being antagonizing of
I'm
him,
not
so.
antagonizing him, bro. Why are you standing in the way, anyways?
First of all, I'm not a bro, so that's a
Oh, I'm sorry.
misgender. So
I apologize.
So please accept the idea that you need to just simply stop filming that person, and
I'm
I'm just
gonna
gonna keep
film
on going
for-
around until you stop filming that person.
Dude, I mean, I just apologize again. This has nothing to do with. Like I said, it's for his. Check out my YouTube, man. I'm trying to hold the cops
I
accountable.
don't need to check out your YouTube. I keep them accountable all the time. I say fuck the pigs in the middle of the
Do you really?
intersections all the
That was
time.
awesome.
I light fires in the middle of the square. They know me. And
Yeah.
I understand who their
They know me
superiors
as
are.
they know me as well.
And,
I
they
know.
know how to interact with me.
Dude,
and
it's
I
happened to me.
appreciate that it's nonviolent
I was almost.
so.
The whole reason I started, one of the reasons I started recording the
appreciate
cops,
it.
I was almost murdered by these guys, by cops.
That's fine.
For no reason, for absolutely
The
no
kind of people
reason.
that make some of my relationships
That's the kind
go
of.
missing. But
That's
it's
the
more
kind of
about-
stuff they
it's
do.
more about taking down their system than it is.
Why are you looking inside my
dealing with
bags,
these people,
cop?
so.
Why are you looking inside my bags? Get away from my bags.
Yeah, you're leaving them in a public property here, so.
Yeah, but anyways, so you know how they work. There are good cops, of course, but there's
all
plenty of
cops are
bad cops.
bastards.
I know exactly.
But
There's plenty of bad
It
cops.
has to do with 3321. It is to do with the system that 3321 has to create themselves. They even walk around and have to have a 3321 because that's a lovely individual right there.
What do you mean?
And they're just drying out here. to
What do you
do
mean
their
by
job.
3321?
Oh, that's 3321 right there. You-
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
I've
they-
seen her before too.
Oh,
She's
get to know their name and understand the individual and maybe have a conversation on what makes them 3321
Yeah.
and see what we can do to change the differences in our society for that.
Yeah, it's-
because at the end of the day, we all need protection out here, and maybe there's something altruistic about going out here and being a warrior in the space
Yeah.
and trying to protect the streets.
Exactly.
So, to speak.
I don't think
I
the
have
cops
that
are
heart.
gonna
I do it a
change.
different run. I don't have a number on my uniform, you know. So, but
What do you do? I'm sorry?
what do? I'm a
Yeah.
land defender.
Oh, awesome. What does that entail exactly? being a land defender.
What that
See, look at all the
entails,
cops
I wish
arriving.
to
There's
ensure
more
that
cops
the next 7
arriving.
generations have the teachings of our indigenous peoples
That's-
at all costs, by all means necessary.
Now, that's
which
in-
includes the takedown of the state of Canada and the
Takedown of the
and,
state.
and everything in between, including the foundations of colonialism, like the police. So
That's
appreciate
pretty
we're in
lofty
company.
lofty ambitions.
Well, we've
You
been
think you're
doing it
gonna
for
be able
150 years, and we're going to keep on doing it. So here we are.
See, look at what they're doing. I think they got it pinned to the ground.
Yes, they're probably trying to make sure that that person doesn't leap over and beat the crap out of you right now. Before it was just a drunken scene. I'm sure that they were just trying to figure out, right? So
I think it's more than a drunken scene.
it doesn't matter what
But
you
anyway-
think. To be honest with you, it really doesn't. It matters what that person in there thinks, and they're
Exactly.
not giving you consent to film them, and they deliberately have been asking you repeatedly to stop filming them.
I know, but like I said,
And
I'm
you
doing
don't
it.
speak
I'm not
for that
I'm not
person?
trying to
You
agitate
don't-
him or anything.
You have not gained consent
I'm
from that
sim-
person.
I told you.
And if that person wishes
I
to
do this-
disengage with you from a relationship like you're trying to create here intrusively, then I think you should respect that, because otherwise it's kind of gross being a dude coming in
I'm
here
just gonna
and
do it from
breaking
a- I'm
consent.
gonna do it from a
I
distance.
complain about the way that these ones break consent all the time. And,
Dude,
and my goodness, it's an anthem these days. What is
Dude,
it, the
when-
Me Too movement we've got going
when-
on right
yeah,
now?
when the
It's
cops
just-
arrived, I actually followed. I came here, and they're already being rough with him. Like before any, they were already being rough with him right from the start.
No doubt, it's Granville on a Thursday night, and the guy's drunk out here. We need to figure out why that is.
He's likely has a mental illness.
He likely does have a mental
Yeah, no,
illness.
exactly. And
a lot of
the
people
cops
are
aren't going to help him
neurodivergent.
with that. The cops being arrested isn't going to
That's
help him
right,
with
that's
that.
the
He
main
needs.
complaint, but
I know.
You're
he
not
needs
solving the problem by
But like I said,
antagonizing
you,
the issue.
you know all about police being indigenous. Like indigenous people are
I
some
don't
of the.
need you to place into what you think of what it is to be me, because you've misgendered me right off the hop, and you have nothing.
I'm just going.
No idea what a land
I get
defender is.
mistaken for a woman because of my long hair. Because you got long hair too, so I thought you're. And you kind of have feminine features. No offense or anything. That's a good thing.
I don't know.
I
Any,
get-
I don't know any man that's out here wearing like leggings and a skirt, my dear.
Huh?
I just don't. Or eyeliner. Or
I didn't even notice what
Not
you
even
were-
the gay ones, my friend.
I didn't
wear
even
these
notice what you
things,
were
so
wearing.
It,
I didn't even notice what you. Yeah, I apologize about that, but you seem like a nice guy. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
well,
That's
I'm more
those.
than a nice guy. So, again, I hope your YouTube fans appreciate the lack of BIPOC support and
Lack of BIPOC support. What do you mean?
and queer and LGBTQ awareness around here. So here we are. The trans woman is helping the pigs, everyone. Hi there, YouTube.
Oh, you're trans? What do you think about the whole movement going on there?
I think
The whole J.K. Rowling thing and everything going on there. What's your opinion on that?
You're out of your depth, and you need to shut down your YouTube channel. It's an annoyance.
Huh?
Tell you what, if they bring out their guns, we'll start filming them then. All right?
They don't
Outside
need
of that.
the cops. They don't need
I'm
guns to
keeping
kill.
that under control.
George Floyd. Did they use guns to kill him? They used their knees. They pinned him to the ground for 9 minutes. They've done that.
There's no George Floyd, my dear.
I know,
They're
but-
in the same system.
Yeah. Still, that stuff happens in Vancouver too. It's not just in the States. It's not just.
I understand that.
Canada has police brutality too. Police killings.
I have my own complaint with them. They could be looking out for
And did
Chelsea
you know
Foreman.
there's almost no accountability for these guys? Like you file a complaint, it goes nowhere. They barely get. They could kill someone in cold blood and
That's
probably
right.
won't
So
be
you're
held
recognizing
accountable.
That even when you put it on YouTube, it has very little effect.
But it's
and
gonna
that
have
you're more
some-
So trying to create
It's gonna raise awareness
of
about what.
trauma porn.
That's part of the. That's not what it. Don't try and categorize it as that. Like I said, you
It's
don't know
trauma
me. I
porn.
don't know you. I
what
don't
it
know you.
is. I can look up trauma porn. And it's gonna come up with your shit.
That's disgusting. It's not category. It's accountability.
You are
It's
creating
accountability.
pornography off of the trauma of the houseless peoples right now.
Dude, man, we should be on the same side. We've got like some of the same goals. What are you doing, man?
I'm calling you out as it is.
I'm calling you out too. You don't know what you're saying. I don't know.
I know precisely what I'm saying.
No, you
and
don't.
You're maybe more than able to
What-
fact check who I am.
You should fact check who I am.
I don't need to.
I don't need to fact check who you are. Look at that. Look at that.
I know the people
They're
in
being rough
town
with
that
them.
already do this work against the police, and you're not one of them.
Sorry. I'm kind of new to the arena.
Yes, I know you're very new to
Yeah.
the arena. That's quite apparent. You're failing at all points and context.
Now you're trying to be antagonistic for absolutely no reason. That's pretty weird,
If you want
man.
to start a fight with me, by all means.
I'm not trying to start. You
More
seem
than
like you're
happy
trying to
protect
start a fight
as
with me
well.
now for some
I'm
reason.
helping them
It's pretty
out.
weird. You should not be helping the cops. They're not on your side.
I'm helping the houseless individual who gave you no consent.
That's what I'm trying to
what you're
do.
doing.
That's what I'm trying to do too. I'm on
Doing a
his.
poor job. You're doing
I'm
a
on the
poor
side of the
job.
homeless. I'm on the side of the victims of the police, victims of police brutality. Yeah.
That's exactly right. What that one needs to do is just simply calm down, sober
Yeah,
up
exactly.
a little bit, get to his senses, figure out why he was out here.
why wouldn't
and
they-
hopefully they'll be
like,
nicer
why wouldn't the
along
paramedics-
process here.
Why wouldn't they have called the
Usually-
paramedics by now? That guy needs to go to a hospital
Usually if
ASAP.
it's just a drunken situation, they let him go in the next day, and there's
The guy seems
very
in-
little repercussions for making sure that the streets are clean of drunks. But when we get into an entertainment where we're antagonizing them and we're creating the idea that
Bro,
hey,
you're
you've
out
got
of
a
your depth.
consequence,
You're out of your depth. I don't know what you're talking about.
that we'll be more than happy to respond to that violent outburst.
Don't judge
that you're
without.
trying
Don't
to
try and
create.
judge without knowledge.
Give it this game a lot longer than you want.
Anyway, I thought we were vibing, and then you had to go get antagonistic for no reason, man. I thought.
That's right. I will. Get
I felt
antagonistic.
something here, man. I thought we were making a connection, man. I
I'm
thought
not a man.
that's just a phrase. I thought we were making a connection. Then you go and get antagonistic for no reason.
I'll take all of you guys.
But just check out some of the police brutality videos on my YouTube if you want.
don't need
How
to.
much of that happens in Vancouver? She's in one of them.
3321 isn't in a number of different videos. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, I know,
3321
exactly.
is still trying to figure things out.
You're giving her the benefit of the doubt. She should have figured this out before.
I appreciate
When she
3321
got
is
it.
an amazing feature for the VPD because
I mean,
it
they shouldn't give some-
demonstrates gender diversity within the ranks, which they've been struggling with for some time.
They shouldn't give
as you
someone a
imagine.
gun unless they've already got it figured out.
I appreciate 3321 actually calms those boys down in there just by her mere presence.
Calms who down?
That's right.
She seems like one of the bad cops.
I don't know. I mean, I suppose she could. I mean, that's her power.
Look at that. They still got. It's been like 15 minutes. They've still got him on the ground.
I mean, I insulted their whole institutions as well as yourself, and they're still letting me stand around here because they understand what I'm doing here for them. So we're all people at the end of the day, even 332.
All right, yeah, enough. Sorry, man. Dude, I want to get a shot of this. I think they've got their knees on him or something.
Stay away from the vehicle. They get a little antsy about that.
I think they
when
got
you're
their
near
knees on him
property.
or something. What are you doing tonight?
What are you doing?
What am I doing? We're just blocking this asshole from
We're
filming you
vibing.
here.
Oh no, now you're name calling? Resorting to name calling now?
That's right. I'm
Oh,
resorting
no.
to name calling.
This is an interesting experience. Didn't expect someone taking up for police brutality. That's
No,
new.
you did not.
That's pretty new. Why don't you just join him? Put your knee on his head. Put your knee on his neck or something. Why don't you just
That's
join
when 3321
join him and
starts
join the
getting
cops
on
and pinning
me.
him to the ground? Huh?
I think that's what 3321 makes sure that I don't do that. And then we could see what 3321's abilities are. I don't think I need to, though.
You ever been arrested?
Have I ever been arrested?
And just to let you, I'm someone that's actually experienced police brutality. Like I said, I was
I
nearly
appreciate
murdered
that.
by cops.
I appreciate
so
that.
I've been in this situation. I know what it feels like. That's why I don't want other people to have to go through what I would.
I've been in a
Dude,
number
they
of
actually
different
like tore my
instances where
pec.
I've seen, witnessed, and experienced
These
police
disgusting cops, they
brutality.
actually like tore my pec, and they actually had me like I was screaming, I can't
So
breathe.
how's that fight going for you? That sounds something like you should
Nothing's
focus
been
on.
done. Nothing's been done. They're on. It's active
And
duty.
you're still not doing anything
Nothing's
about it
been
'cause
done
you're
to the
out
cops.
here. So why aren't you out there making sure that there's accountability for what happened to you instead of worrying about
There
people
is
that are
th-
not giving you
dude,
consent
that's the
to
thing.
ensure that?
That's the thing. There is no accountability. I filed a complaint with the OPCC. I filed a complaint with the, what is it called? The
So you want-
professional standards.
So now you wish to
There-
experience life as a victim.
there is
and
no-
to have a victim mentality at all,
Oh,
all
please.
times.
I'm trying to keep other people from being victims of the Vancouver police, of their police brutality. That's part of why I record arrest if I see it happening.
And I hope to see your platform on ACAB Pigs or one of these other ones that are well known, or No Gentle, or people that are actually out here and understanding the rules of engagement with houseless peoples.
Do you make the rules? You act like you make the rules. There are no rules.
I can appreciate what they like and what they need when they need to have support from
you
the
see-
police.
You seem like one of those smug people that doesn't actually do anything. You just talk about it.
That's probably correct. All your assumptions are all correct. Here, let's.
Look at what he's saying. He's not a criminal. And they're gonna jail him. They're gonna look at that guy. Look at that. That's what you're. You don't want that. You think if I wasn't recording, they would be gentle with him? They would probably slam him even more to the ground.
Where?
Look at that. What do you think they would do if
Making it
we
worse,
weren't being?
man.
You're making it worse. Why don't you call? I thought you were calling the paramedics. Why are you putting him in jail?
Well, it's fair enough. I wouldn't be in that little box there. It's okay. I got this.
Look at that, and you actually don't want this being recorded. Do you know what they would have done, like if this wasn't being recorded?
I understand what they would have.
Like, look at that.
Number of different times.
Look at that. They're slamming him into. Look at that. That's absolutely disgusting behavior. That's
He's kinda
disgusting
floundering
behavior.
around in there. Anyways, let's be a sober
And that's
asylum.
completely normal for the cops.
And yes, fuck the pig, but my goodness, this one seemed to be alright today.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna move on now, okay? We're going to right now. Won't be too long. We're gonna take you to the hospital right now. You have to go to the hospital and then the doctor will let you go home. You gotta talk to the doctor first, okay? You have to talk to the doctor first. You have to take you there. After that, you go home. Go.